The easiest way to draw a cone is a triangle. Actually, no. Like that. And to create the 3D effect, let's put a dotted line, there's a cone. It's kind of like the sphere. You start off with an oval, right, Gabriel?
Yep.
And then just draw a triangle. There's a cone. Do it again. Oval. Draw one cone for me on your notes. Oval. Actually, you know what? We'll do it this way. We're doing upside down. So I'll use the one in the middle here. Example one. Find the surface area. Find the surface area and volume. We're looking at two examples. Because you're already getting the hang of this, you guys know what's going on. It's just, can you use formulas? That's all this lesson's about. Let's go 7. Let's go 10. So we're going to find the surface area and volume. So let me get the surface area formula. Let's see, where is that gizmo? Where are you at? There you are. Copy that puppy. Paste that puppy. All right, so surface area of a cone. Check this out. See, look at this right here. Let me write it down here. Surface area is the area of the base. Remember, that's what capital B means. It doesn't mean base, it means the area of the base, which in this case would be the bottom circle. Plus, watch this now, 1/2 the circumference of the base. L, what the heck is L? Where does that come from? Refers to the slant height. The slant height. Now, what is the slant height, you ask? Well, that's the height. Right there, the 10, because it's 90 degrees with the base. So I know 10 is the height, but slant height is this. That's slant height. I'm gonna put a cursive L. Yes, 1 second.
Will they give us the slant height, or we gotta find it?
We gotta find that puppy. Don't worry, I got a teddy bear back there you can hug if you start getting depressed. Don't worry. Watch this. 1 second already knows what's up. In order to get the slant height, I gotta solve for it. How? 1 second. How would I solve for this for L?
I don't know. I think it has the formula on the chart for the triangle.
Okay, Cruz, save the day.
It says, Pythagoras theorem?
Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah, that.
Do you remember Pythagorean theorem?
Okay, Mr. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't.
Low key? Do you just remember the name?
Yeah.
Pythagorean? Okay, that's all I care. You remember Pythagorean theorem? Or just the name?
Yeah.
Cool. Name? Name? Darn it. 1 second. Name?
What?
You remember the Pythagorean theorem, the name?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Nice. What is it then? Tell me.
I don't know what it is, but I know what it is. It's the find out the slant height.
I like that. You don't know what it is, but you know what it is. That sounds awesome.
Great answer, right?
Tell me what is it then? You know what it is. It's okay if you don't, it's all right. Cruz, say the day. What's the Pythagorean theorem?
A squared plus b squared
So the Pythagorean theorem, you should have learned this in Math 2, Math 1, or junior high. This has to do with a right triangle. Whenever you have a right triangle, A and B are always the legs and C is always the hypotenuse. And anytime you have a right triangle, this will always be true forever into eternity. Into eternity. That's why Plato's quote, look what Plato says. The knowledge of which geometry aids is the knowledge of the eternal. This has always been true. Anytime you have a right triangle, that's going to happen. So let's apply that to this and solve for the slant height. Once we solve for the slant height, we can use this formula, just plug it in there. Circumference, we know to find the circumference of that bottom circle, and we already know to find the area of the base. We'll be in business, in other words. Let's find the slant height. Watch. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. A and B are 10 and 7. Look at that. Slant height is L. So it's like a little crash course of Pythagorean theorem. But you guys are my best math students, so you guys can handle this. I'm not even worried.
I thought you were
I'm not even worried about you guys.
your finance class is your top class.
No, you thought wrong. You're way off. This is this
Ah.
class. It's this class.
You're just saying that message just to make this full class better.
That's cool. You're telling me I'm lying?
No. I believe it.
Thank you. 100. Look at this. 10 to the second power is 10 times 10. 7 times 7 is 49. Talk to me. Huh? So spit it out. What you say?
Well, no, never mind.
All right, here we go. 100 plus 49 is 149. How to get L by itself? Somebody please say the day. Thank you. Cruz. To get rid of a second power, you square root that puppy, both sides. Very nice. Very nice. So L is by itself. Keith Edel, you remember that from last quarter.
Yeah.
We got rid of exponents, remember? We did the opposite. So square root of 149, I have no clue what that is. I was a philosophy major. Therefore, I'm gonna use a calculator. Shoot, I don't know what that is. Gotta be kidding me. 149, square root. Rocking and rolling. I'll run the nearest tenth, so 12.2. About. Approximately, look at that. We know the slant height, ladies and gentlemen. We know the slant height of this cone. We are now in a position to find the surface area. So, I'm getting a little crash course on Pythagorean theorem. Like I said, you guys are my highest math students, so I don't think it's a big deal. You guys can plug and chug with a right triangle, A and B and C. It's not a big deal. I get solve for the missing side. Come on now. Here we go. I'll stop. Questions? It's hard to read, you guys. It's hard to read. All right. Area of the base, that's the area of a circle. In other words, that's this right here. The area of that bottom circle. So that's pi r squared. That's the area of a circle. Circumference of that same circle, let's see, circumference formula, that's 2 pi r, yeah. Yes. Slant height, we already figured out was 12.2. I'm just gonna replace L with 12.2 now. Let's keep going. I'm gonna start replacing everything with what the stuff is. Approximately now, watch. 3.14 The radius of this cone, 7. Square that puppy. 1/2 times 2 times 3.14. Radius is 7. Slant height is 12.2. Rock and roll in. I mean, this lesson is really not high level math. It's just, can you plug and chug? It's all, it's not hard stuff, come on. You got the formula, plug the stuff in the formula, that's all we're doing. Don't overthink all this, you guys, come on. Calculator time. I'm gonna put it all in the calculator in one shot. Look at this, the whole shemak. Look at this. Look at this monstrosity. 7 squared. Square that puppy. Plus 1/2. I'll put 0.5 for 1/2. Times 2. Times 3.14. Times 7 times 12.2. Gotta be kidding me, come on. Easy stuff.
Light work.
I'm telling you. 422.02 to the nearest hundredth. Chickens, horses, or termites? Somebody. Let's see. Ooh, curveball. Big time curveball. Let's strike everybody out. It's all quiet. We're done. Nice. It's units. In other words, whenever we don't specify, just write the word units. But in this case, it's surface, so it's square units. Good. Thanks for saving the day, Quintero. So watch this. Units, square. If they don't give you any units, you just write out the units. You just write it out. Square units. Whew, man, that was just the surface area. What, it took like about 10 minutes? Dang, no wonder I only gave you 3 problems. Volume time. Volume should be easier, I think. I can't remember the volume formula. Let's see, volume is, where are you at, volume? There we are. Right here. 1/3 area of the base times height, not a big deal. So notice the volume, we don't deal with the slant height. The slant height is only dealt with when you're doing surface area. The height is dealt with volume. In other words, I'm gonna deal with 10 for the volume. Here we go. Volume then, watch this, is 1/3 pi r squared, because that's the area of a circle, times the height. Watch this. Approximately, because I'm going to replace pi with 3.14, I got to change that equal to approximate. Radius is 7, square that puppy. The height is 10. Calculator time, we're done. It's not that crazy, you guys, come on. Some of you look like you want to start crying. It's going to be all right. It's gonna be okay. 3.14. Put all in one shot. Times 7 square times 10. 512.87 to the nearest hundredth, the nearest second
It would
decimal.
be like 513?
If we went whole number, yeah, but I'm gonna go to the nearest second decimal, so 0.87.
Right.
512.87. Chickens, horses, or termites? Help, someone save the day.
Chickens.
Before,
I understand.
before I start crying. That was good. Please.
It is cute.
Gracias. Gracias.
Wrong chickens.
Cubic chickens?
Yep, cubic chickens.
Nice. What do you think, Fonseca?
Oh, what?
This? No big deal, right?
Light work. Light
This is complicated?
I said it's kind of confusing, not complicated.
You think it's complicated?
work. No.
Cruz, you think it's complicated?
It's just a lot to solve.
Quintana, what do you think? So what?
So excessive, no kidding.
I see.
It's-
So extra. A few years ago, everyone was saying extra. You're so extra, Lugia. Where did that word go? Anyway. So what, you gonna say something? Go ahead.
They're just a lot of formulas.
It is kind of shape, composite. And obviously, the two that are, this makes up this thing is a cone and a half a sphere. We have half a sphere and a cone. Okay? All right. So let's find the surface area of each. Add them up. I'll find the surface area of the cone, surface area of the half a sphere, add them up, we're done.
24.
Good job. So surface area of a cone first. Let me deal with the cone. Right here. Plus, watch this, plus the half a sphere. The area, the surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r squared. But I'm gonna take half of that puppy. Look at that.
Wait, mister, what's the L again?
Someone answer that for me.
Circumference and, I forget what that L is. Well, the L is the slant.
Slant what?
Huh?
Slant what?
What you mean slant? Slant height?
Slant height. So look, this is the cone right here, and this is half the sphere. Need more coffee. Where's my coffee? This is definitely a math 3 problem. I trust you guys see that. But there's a mistake here. Can someone see the mistake I'm making for, kind of give away? Heck, free assignment pass.
For what?
Now I got it. Now for what? Everyone wakes up.
Nah, it's because I knew what, mister.
So, the way I set it up seems pretty logical to me, and I trust you also.
Oh,
But I made a mistake there. Tell me. Free assignment pass.
damn. I don't know, maybe, were you supposed to have parentheses or something?
Good try. There's a slight mistake in the
First
circle.
part or second part?
I ain't telling you. Cause I don't wanna give you guys a free summer pass.
It's the first part, it's the first part.
No, you don't put.
I'm greedy with my
over
son.
two, then just put 1/2.
No.
For where, the cone?
No, for the.
Here.
Well, 4 divided by 2 will be 1/2. Okay, that's, well, no.
What
No,
about
that's fine, that's fine, by the part.
What about that L, mister? Is it supposed to be there?
Yeah. Right here, that's the surface area of a sphere, and I'm gonna chop it in half. Cause we're only dealing with half the sphere.
Okay.
So that part's okay.
There's, damn. The base of the area? I don't know. I give up.
What do you mean?
Never mind. I don't know. I give up.
It looks right.
There's something wrong. Cause I want surface area, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
Surface area.
That's not surface.
What do you mean?
No, I don't know, mister. I'm trying to get that magic part.
Try you.
There's no B.
One more time?
There's no B.
What do you mean, the capital B?
Yeah, there's no B there.
Why?
Because it stands for volume.
No? Look at it. It's right there.
I think it's the
Is that
L.
a trick question, like there's nothing wrong?
No, you just gotta think about surface, think about what surface area means. Imagine holding that cone in your hand.
It's not flat.
What's not flat?
The sphere,
Right, and so the half sphere is taken care of right here, that's fine, but there's something wrong here.
the color.
Oh, man, they're giving me too much stuff already. I should just quit it. I don't feel like giving any more.
So it's a circle, I mean, it's a cone.
One more time.
Is it 'cause it's a cone?
It's a cone. So I'm gonna meet you halfway. I'm gonna give you 2 extra stamps. But you're right, it's the B, it shouldn't be there, but it was for the wrong reason. Look at this cone in my hand. So that cone in my hand, the surface area is the bottom base, that's right
You
there.
don't need the
Go ahead.
You don't need that bottom part.
Right, look at, this bottom part is not part of the surface. The bottom part is inside the cone, the bottom part, this part. So we don't count the bottom part. It's this, and then half a sphere, the surface. So I'm not gonna count the capital B. Because we're just dealing with the surface. We gotta think outside the box, so to speak. What? Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Let's plug and chug. All right. Oh, shoot. We got some work to do. We gotta find the slant height. What? Here's a right triangle. A square, B square, C square. So my A and B are the 10 and the 2. Stay with me, Gabriel. Don't give up on me. That's a bad sign. They're going to head down. $100, 4, 104 equals L squared. Let's take the square root of both sides to get rid of that second power. So L is approximately square root of 104, about 10.2. 1/2, here we go. Circumference of that circle right here, of the cone. The circumference formula is 2 pi r. The slant height we just figured out was 10.2 plus 4 times 3.14. Radius was 2. Second power divided by 2. One half times 2 times 3.14. I'm plugging and chugging now here. The pi is 3.14. The radius is 2. Slant height's 10.2. Yikes. Calculator time. Calculator time. By the way, I'm just gonna go and simplify this part right here. This is gonna be a 1. Because 4 divided by 2, right here, so this becomes 2. See that? This became a 2, that became a 1, so I don't need that denominator anymore. Where's my calculator? Let's do this. One half. Two times, oops, let me put a 2, times 2. 1/2 times 2 times 3.14 times 2 times 10.2 plus 2 times 3.14 times 2 to the second power. $89.18. In this case, 89.18 square inches. One second, give me one light. All right, you got a gallery block. You have your formulas.
Is there anything like that on the gallery wall?
No, nothing like this in the gallery block. Nothing like this. It's just a straightforward volume or surface area.